Okay, so once again, very good morning to our interview with the stars. Today we are having an amazing, guys, trust me, okay? Trust me on this. Your people still are not on Zoom or Facebook Live. You better do whatever you need to get them there. Message them, call them, whatever. Because today we're going to have one of the most amazing individual that I've known all the way from Indonesia. And once I've heard his story, and his story sometimes brought tears to my eyes, but it also became an inspiration to me and a lot of my team members. I want y'all to hear, if this guy, this person in this place can do it, you can do it too, okay? Anyway, as I was mentioning just now, Malaysia and Indonesia are actually neighboring countries. We are only separated by a Straits of Malacca, okay? So somehow that's where there is a name that comes out called Malindo, Malaysia, Indonesia. So we are very close, and in the last 9 years, I'm very blessed and very proud, very happy. It's one of my greatest blessings to have very good ties and good relationship with my Indonesian brothers and sisters. Every time we meet in some events, international events, either in Japan, in America, in Europe, or I go to Malaysia, or I go to Indonesia, or they come here, we become like family members, you know. Wow, like Rama, his brother Joko. Rama, what's our brother's name from Bali? Oh, Wayan, yes. Oh, Wayan and Suhendra. Although we are from different countries, but we come together, we are so close. And I want to say one more time, thank you, Rama. I know you are so busy. I know you are going towards your dash 4. I heard, you know, and you are actually willing to take that a few hours of your time to actually share a piece of your success story, your inspiration to inspire our people. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, Rama. And yes, you are the man. You are the man of the hour. Okay, Rama. So once again, welcome to today's show, guys. Let's all give a Zoom clap to our amazing star today, Mr. Diparama Malano. Yeah, awesome. So, Rama, your guys is Now, Rama, you come to me as a very joyful, very fun-loving individual. Were you like this all this while? I mean, like, were you like this when you were a young boy growing up in Indonesia?
Yes, I'm doing it.
Okay, awesome, amazing. Okay, so anyway, let's start our interview, guys. So if your guys, okay, I can see about 50 people now. Wow, on the Zoom call, and we have about 41 on live, Facebook Live. So let's start it off by getting to know a little bit more about Rama. As you all saw the introduction on the flyer, and you see his track record, you'll be wondering, right? A lot of us definitely came into Enagic in a state that we are much better than where Rama was when he came in. So we want to know, really. So Rama, tell us, how long have you been doing the Enagic business, Rama?
Okay, Gary.
Yes.
I start this business in September 2012. And so this year is running for 8 years.
Wow.
Okay, in the beginning, I have several conditions along with serious problems, like I have 35,000 US and already chased by various debt collectors who came almost every day.
Wow.
Yelling a bad words, you know, yelling a bad words, very bad words. Hey, come on, pay your debt, or something else like that. But something like says the animal, some of bad animals, like every single day I heard that. And my
Rama,
wife is,
Rama, before you go on,
yeah.
can we dive slightly
Huh?
deeper? At that point of time, you were only in your 20s, right?
Mm.
20-an, right?
Yes,
Your age is
25 years
you
old.
are 25.
25,
Eh,
25 years
How
old.
did a
25 years
25
old, I started.
okay? How did a 25 years old boy got involved with a
Huh?
debt of 35,000? What did you do? You berjudi, you gamble, or you drinking,
No, 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 no,
or
no.
what did you
No,
do?
no.
Oh, yeah.
I played some like gold trading because my mother suffered severe stroke and need 1,000 US a day for my mother's treatment in hospital. This
Wow.
make me work harder.
Amazing.
Is pregnant. My wife is pregnant with our first child. Is about 7 months old.
Wow.
And my salary is only 350 US dollar per month. Salary in Indonesia is very low, right?
Yes. Yes.
Can you imagine that the much burden that I carry in my shoulder
Yeah.
at that time?
Definitely.
And I only have only 350 US dollar in a month. That's make me stronger. That's make me more work harder. And how my potentials become higher and higher because
Wow.
the problems, sometimes problems coming to make ourselves become better and better. That's my conclusion to survive my life. And my father also got cancer, fourth stadium, prosthetic cancer. So many problems that time. So many problems that time, Gary.
Right. And that was just
You can
before.
imagine first.
Yeah.
Don't look at us now, but guys. Don't look us Gary now. Don't look me Rama now. It's a long journey already. A long processing. God gave us a big process, to make us become better and better human.
Wow.
So that's I learned when I 25 years old.
Right. What were you doing before Enagic? What was your career profession before Enagic?
uh,
What were you working as?
okay, I'm in the marketing in Podomoro company. Podomoro is one of the biggest company in Indonesia. So I do that about around 3 years, 3 years, and my salary is only 3.5 US dollars in a month. So because of that, I need more. Can you imagine if my debt is about 35,000 US dollar and my salary is 350 US dollars? I have to fasting 100 month. I have to fasting 100 month to pay everything. I have to forget my wife is pregnant, my mother and my father sick. I have to forget that to solve my problems. So then I need more income. So I'm so lucky. I met Joko, and Joko present me about Kangen water, the solution for my life. That makes me believe in myself. I can solve all my problem in front of me.
Okay. Um, Very good. You brought up a very good point there, Rama. Um,
Mm,
at that point of your life, you have so much depth
mm.
behind you, correct? And you
Yes.
have so many problems, like your parents are sick and your wife
Mm,
is pregnant.
mm.
And even with that, you decided to invest in a Kangen machine where a lot of people don't have this problem. People don't have that problem. People don't have sick parents. And people don't have a wife that is pregnant. And yet they said, oh, no money. No, tada duit.
Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah,
money.
yeah, 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 yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
want to
yeah,
hear
yeah.
from you. And I want everybody to hear this from you. when you saw that presentation done by Joko, what was in your head? Because I know, like, I think the SD501 is about like how many juta?
48.5 juta.
48.
Juta, it means million.
Guys, do you all know you are so lucky because in Indonesia you need 48 million rupiahs to buy the machine, okay? But of course it's equivalent to
Yeah,
our
Malaysia is cheaper than Indonesia.
yeah. You need to be a
Yeah. You're
multi-millionaire to
so
buy
loud.
a
Oh
Kangen
my
machine.
gosh. Yeah.
Yes. So I want everybody to listen very closely to what Rama is going to say right now. Okay, so Rama, at that point of time with debts of 30,000 behind you, US dollars, with sick parents, with a wife that is pregnant, that you need money to take care and deliver, and yet Joko showed you an opportunity and it cost you 48 million Indonesian rupiahs. What was in your head? Why didn't you just say it's too expensive, but no money? Why didn't you say that? Okay.
Because I know to solve my problem is not, it cannot be from human. It's from a God, Gary.
From God?
Because if I buy the machine, yes, I mean that. Just only God can solve my problems.
Right.
So I have to share the water. So when I see the machine, I can share. I can spread all my friends, all my family, all my colleagues to get the water. So if I give more, I know I will get more. So for the buying the machine, I lent to about 16 friends of mine with the different nominals in every individuals. I get those many that when I need to for buying the machine only 1 week, because I know the God will solve my problems when I do the best from myself.
You borrowed money from 16 friends,
You got
Rama?
my 16 friends. 16
You borrowed the money?
about 300 US. Yeah. 16 friends. I called friends about 70 friends to brought the money, but I just got about 16 friends. I don't borrow about 4,200 US, but for buy the SD51, I just borrow 300, 500 US or 600 to eat the elephant. To eat your elephant, you can eat the elephant, but you eat a bit and a bit and a bit. Small part. You can eat the elephant. So that's the like to make your mindsets become simple.
Amazing.
If your things 48.5 I'll kill myself heavy to get that money. But easier to me to cut down, cut part by part and by part. So easier.
Okay, guys, I want you all to really digest this a while, guys. Okay, if you're still hesitate with your business or you still meet people who keep telling you no money or whatever, all this crap, think of Rama. Rama today, as he's mentioned here, at the age of 31 now, he's estimated to worth 6 million US dollars. But this guy had to borrow money from 17 friends to start his Kangen business. So guys, I want to mention this on Zoom as well as on live. There is nothing wrong in borrowing money. Just don't borrow money to gamble, okay? Don't borrow money to drink alcohol. Don't borrow money to buy a luxury car that you cannot afford or clothes that you cannot afford. But if you need to borrow money to change your life, like investing in a business, this is what you need to do, guys. And whether you are already on Kangen, not on Kangen, you are on Facebook or whatever, think about this. You are borrowing money to invest in a ATM machine that is going to give you more money in the future. So nothing wrong in borrowing. So guys, moral of this lesson is to tell you, okay, if one day you again propose to somebody who tells you upfront they don't have money, share them the story of Rama. Look, Rama is
Yeah.
worth millions today. He doesn't have the money at the beginning. What's the big deal in asking friends or family members for money to start a business? This is what everybody does all the time. So remember my saying, I always say this, no money, no problem. Not hungry, big problem. Okay, so you need to be
Yeah.
hungry. So you need to be as hungry as Rama. Look, he's so hungry. He's not just hungry, he's desperate. Okay, guys, he's desperate.
Desperate. Yes, correct.
Yeah, awesome. I love your story, Rama. I love it so much. So Rama, tell us a little bit. How long did
So
it take? Oh yeah, you want to say something?
no.
It's okay.
Go ahead, brother.
All right. So
It's okay.
Rama, how long did it take you to reach your 6A, and tell us how did you do it with literally nothing? You are in debt. You have sick parents, wife that's about to give birth, and how did you do it with all this fire burning around you? How did you do it, and
Yeah.
how long it took you to be a 6A?
Yeah. I already tell you before that I have several conditions along with me, and it's totally my decision. Either I give up to the condition and surrender, or I challenge myself to struggling to solve all my problems. It's
Right.
like it's a decision first, Gary. Before you do, you make a decision first. When I decide to encounter and solve the problems, I made a commitment to myself for doing the presentation as much as I can per day. So I do 3 to 5 presentation a day, about 150 presentation a month, and I still no closing in the first month. So if you buy the machine, the problem is not solving anymore. It's just started you new problems because you're doing a new things in your life. Am I right? And I still believe this business will change my entire life. So I continue the presentation and on every single day. I'll do that, Gary,
Wow.
because I know this business just only totally mastering yourself. And this is the main of my story before I got my 6C. One morning in the beginning, the second month, my wife gave me a sign that he was well, about to give birth. Oh my gosh, I pushing, and I hurried to hospital. Long story short, this is a truly, Gary.
Yes.
I swear by God, I only have $3.5 in my wallet when I
Yo.
have to pay 1,000 US for the
Ayo.
hospital administration.
Ayo.
And suddenly, I feel numb and like world turning upside down. Understand what I mean? And
Yes.
my wife will not be helped if I don't pay the hospital fees. I'm so angry to myself. God, why you don't give me the money for my wife and my kids? Please give me the money. Having the straight right away, suddenly my old friend that I already shared about Kangen water called right away. Called me right away and tell me that he already sent 4,200 US dollars in my bank account for purchasing the 51 SD51 10 minutes before my wife going
Wow.
birth.
Wow. It's amazing
So
story, man.
I promised to him, okay, brothers, I will delivering the machine tomorrow. But he said no problem because I want to use his money first to administration for my wife. They made a time for me to lend the money for to others. And my friend says that, okay, Rama, no worries. Your family come first. Oh, okay, thank you, brothers. And after that, I delivering the machine in the next day, and my first child was born sadly. I says that that moment makes having more faith that God never leave us. So I continue my journey in this business. I never choose the background of my prospect, I share to all my friends, my colleague, my new friends, and everyone. So many rejection, I felt it. So I know the God just only want me to mastering myself, to like acceptance that myself can be better and better. So the problems coming every single day become higher, higher, and higher.
Wow.
And you know what? After 7 months, I do this business consistently and also persistently, and I got my 6A, and I can solve all my initial problems. So the conclusion of my story is, don't believe others, just believe in you, your team, that especially for your God. Believe and faith for them.
Wow.
That's my conclusion of my story to get my 6A.
Right. Wow. Guys, did you hear that? I think, you know, guys, my conclusion from Rama's story is a lot of you guys are not that hungry yet. Go get yourself some this desperate situation. You'll get to your 6A or 6A Pro or 2 faster. You're not too hungry yet. Wow, yeah, and second thing, guys, I'm not here to preach spirituality. Whatever you believe God, the power of the universe, the Almighty. The way I look at what Rama shared, and it has happened to me many, many, many times, is that we must always remember that our power is very limited, but when we are
Yeah,
able to
correct.
connect with the Almighty, whatever you believe, it can be your own faith. But if you can somehow make that connection to Almighty, everything opens. And I've seen it so many times happening in my life, and I'm very sure you heard it from Rama, and it has happened to him and to so many more people. So yeah, thank you, Rama. It's so amazing. Your story is so inspiring.
Thank you,
Okay.
Gary. Thank you,
Yeah, but
Gary.
sometimes, guys, I want you all to know this is that, of course, from where Rama is coming from now, it's so easy to tell that story. It's like, wow, but can you imagine at that point of time? I'm very sure it's not
Yeah,
easy. It's very stressful at that point of time when it is really hurting him at that point of time. It's like you really come to a point like you really look up and there's nothing else that you can do but just ask God for help. Because I mean,
yes, correct.
there's no other way. So yeah, so thank you, Rama, for once again reminding us the fact that we need to connect to the one and
Yes,
only, the Almighty. Yeah,
you're welcome, Gary.
thank you, thank you. Okay, Rama. The other things that we also want to hear from you, because when very often I followed you on your social media, like your Instagram, your Facebook.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
know,
Thank you, Gary.
and I know you do
Hmm?
a lot of things with your team, and you have such an amazing team. Okay, Rama. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
how do you get your team motivated and moving so fast to
Mm,
achieve their success in the Kangen business, Rama? Share with us.
yes. Okay. Usually, Gary, I conduct a business consultation once a month. It's every single month. Yeah, and I maintain all my direct personally. Not only talk about business personally, their problems in family and something else. We're trying to solve everything because inside yourself is become your world. Uh, do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Inside yourself is become your world. So if you change yourself, if you change your personality, it's become better in your world.
Right.
So it's not my duty to motivate them for running their business. It's not my duty, but their dreams that motivate them. Their dreams, their goal, that will motivate them. And I always give them an example. I can achieve some of my dreams. I will show to them, I achieve my dreams. I cannot force them to do the presentation, but their dreams can. I always remind them about their goal and their dreams, because when they start to lazy, and a bit the presentation become lower and lower, I know the true problem is only dreams. I also tell them about they can achieve their dreams as soon as possible. It will make their family happy and also faster in their achieve for their dreams. Faster they can change their life and also will impactful to them, to their team too. So the easiest way, the technique is important, but the dreams and the positive things is 95% influence your success, but 5% is only technique. So focus to your dreams and your goal, because I know why I achieved my 6A less than 1 year, because I'm so hungry. My dreams is very big. So remind them about that. The hardest things is you motivate your team, but your team is not hungry.
Yes.
I just maintain my I just maintain the friendship. I just maintain my friendship for them, to them, and I still doing it with a hungry person. Because so this business is leading by example. We cannot, hey, you do the presentation if you want to success, but leading by example. I have to give them example first. That's my conclusion. If I do the consultation with my team,
Right.
I always remind them. I always remind them about their dreams.
Rama, tell us, what about if you face with unmotivated team members? That means okay, well, I won't say they are unmotivated. They have dreams, they like it, but
Mm,
they are just not
mm.
putting in the action that they should. And they are, maybe like you say, they are not hungry. What do you do with them? Do you just leave them aside, or do you still continue to try to do something with them?
uh, First of all, they they feel hungry, but they're comfortable with their hungry.
Mm.
That's the most problems, Gary.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
true.
many drama they says to us, right? So many
Yeah.
drama, so many things like it's not important anymore. But it's okay. It's okay. I will still be your friend.
Right.
If you think about negative, okay, I will think negative too. To
Right.
make them release the negative is not good for your life, not good for your future. And I keep it doing this business with the hungry person, with
Right.
the visionary person. So I just keep them to be of my friends,
Right.
to be my family in Kangeng.
So,
But when I met them, I just remind them a bit about their dreams.
right. So you actually,
Because people don't care.
right. So
Yes,
you actually
the
draw a
people.
line between those who are serious and those who are not so serious, right?
Not serious. Just I make a friends only.
Right.
I make a friends only, because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So
Okay.
I just care of them to make them okay. You are still my friends. If I need you, I will come to you. My upline, my leader. Okay, I welcome.
Okay.
I welcome to you. I welcome to you. When you sign to be work harder. When you want to work harder with me, okay, I'm ready for you. Because
Awesome.
of that, so many videos in my Instagram, you see, right, Gary?
Yes.
So many video in my Facebook
Yes.
to remind them, to
Right.
remind all people,
Right.
because we cannot push them to do this business.
Correct.
Just only their dreams can push them to do this business. That's my conclusion, Gary.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So guys, it is very true. We can only do our best to assist, but the movement, the pushing must come from the other side. If you try to keep
Yes.
pushing, I used to have my mentor told me this. He says, Gary, and this is a true saying, okay? He says, Gary, if you cannot lift them, if you cannot lift them up, lift them, you need to leave them. And when I say leave, I don't simply mean cut off the relationship, no more friends. No, I'm not saying.
Yeah, correct.
When I say leave them means, especially, I'm very sure, Rama, you also would have some who are very toxic people, right? Very negative, every time they just complain, I'm sure everybody has friends like
Yeah.
this. So my mentor used to tell me that, yeah, if you can't lift them, you need to leave them. Because if you don't leave them, they will pull you down. And most of the time we see that because your energy will be drained. There are some people you
Yes.
talk on the phone for 1 hour, your battery is so high before you talk, and then at the end of the conversation, you are like, you are drained out. You don't want that to be in your situation. You can still keep in touch with them, but you don't need to be very close with them. Yeah, thank you for reminding us on that, Rama. That point is really, really powerful. Now,
You're
Rama,
welcome, Gary.
tell us, because I also know that the COVID-19 case is very serious as well in the Indonesia.
Yes.
So tell us, how
Yes.
can someone still do the Kangen business with this so uncertain? Things are changing. You cannot fly, you cannot do this.
Yeah.
Can the old ways of physical demo and water sharing still work in where you are doing, or what's your
Ah,
what's your new ideas?
I answer your question. I want to give a message for all of you guys. It's all about point of view. It can be our lose or it can be our winning. It's also about mindset, Gary. When we see it as a problem, so be it. But if see is an opportunity, we can achieve it. So for helping us to see as an opportunity, you can things like this. You can things like this. In this uncertain time, more people want to keep their money and very careful to spending their money. Am I right, Gary?
Yes.
Because in the COVID, people confused which one my money to investment to buy something or something else. They are confused. But the Kangen water machine is not a waste of money. It's a solution to save them for money, fulfill your daily needs, beauty water, strong acidic water, strong Kangen water. So to secure their health to by improving their immunity. Because so many of my friends got COVID and I give them a Kangen water is make them healthier faster.
Wow.
So so save them for unnecessary spending to over the counter drugs because so many my friends now buying multivitamin or vitamin C or something else. It's a lot and a lot of money they spend. So it's not for extort their money, but it is literally to save them. This is the mindset first because before you give, even though you want to do the manual demo, the tradition demo, live demo, or you want to do with a Zoom. This is your mindset first. You want to save them, not to get the 8-point system from them. If you think about 8-point system, you feel giving is lost. But if you want to give them a, like solution for life, this is a solution. We still can do the old physical demo for some people in their interest, and share the water still not still work too until now. Yeah, I still doing that,
All right.
and it depends on how comfortable and confidence you are to do this business. This, one more time, it depends on your mindset. But this condition right now, we better do it like online like this is for safety reason, of course. Am I right?
Right.
So if there were people said that cannot solve the machine in this condition, maybe they still don't know about this mindset. We are sharing and giving. So whatever you believe, you keep in your mind. Instead, our intention are giving and sharing. So I just do like this too, Gary. The
Yeah.
easier for us to do the demo. I will share to you my screen.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Is it easier to you? I make a demo because so many.
Yeah, that's amazing, guys. Wow, this is million
Okay.
dollars worth of information. Pay attention, guys. Million dollars. Wow.
So okay, I do the demo already in my slide. So like
Okay.
daily miss. So I do the demo alkalize. I make with my handphone and my camera.
Okay.
Easier to us, right? Do the demo like this. See?
Wow.
Yeah,
So
because
you
you do
actually
the
saw
Zoom
this
meeting.
video, Rama?
Yeah, this is a video. Easier for us, right, Gary?
Yes. Yes. It's so much easier now. Everybody can see it.
Yeah. If I want to explain them about the microcluster antioxidant, I just the demo with a video because we do same things every single presentation. Am I right?
Yes.
So we make the video easier to you lah. Your own video, like I will demo about the machine of SD501. Yeah, I just showed them about this.
Amazing.
With your face also, not your upline video, your own video. You make it by yourself. It's okay. So people can see you. So your prospect can see your future business.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, Gary. That's what I'm doing when I
Amazing.
doing the presentation with all my prospects.
Okay, Rama,
So,
there are a
yeah.
lot of people who say that, okay, maybe Rama, you are very good in social media. You are good in internet. But I don't know. I am in my 50s, 60s. I don't know how to do all this. What is your advice to them?
Sorry, Gary. The signal is low in me.
Okay, maybe some people, Rama, they say, okay, Rama, you are very good in internet marketing. Maybe you are young, you have knowledge, but I am old already, 50, 60 years old. I don't know how to do. What is your what is your advice to people like them?
Okay. You means like internet marketing, Gary?
Yeah, like just now that video, you know, you do so professional,
okay.
your video, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So what your advice to them?
When we talk about internet marketing, like it or not, we have adapt those new strategy because millennials are the one who very familiar with internet and social media, and we have a surplus growth in millennials population, especially from for Indonesia. So we have also grabbed their market too. So, but instead of only focusing into marketing tools, we also still need to improve our presentation skill, our people skill, soft skill, personal skills, development skills, and leadership skills. Why? Because if you only mastering the internet marketing for your business growth, believe me, it will sink in no time. Believe me, 100%. Because if you just improve your internet marketing, but you're not develop yourself, become better and better, you're not doing still offline, it's very dangerous for your business. That's my opinion, Gary.
Yes.
Yes, it's fast. Yes, it's fast. But But without personal touch, make your business. You just sell the machine, but you not make your organization become strong because there is no personal touch. Remember, we are people-based business. We
Yes.
need personal touch
Correct.
and craft individually with different approach in every single individual. Am I right, Gary?
Yes.
So we have combined it. Internet marketing is important for massive growth, but the personal touch and leadership is a long-term growth. Both of that is so important. So don't do just only internet marketing to make your rank become higher and higher. But your vision in your organization is not strong. It's easy to you to start from beginning again. That's my answer, Gary. Because so many people want to do the online marketing. Every I open social media like Instagram, Facebook, or something else, always you want to learn about internet marketing. Yes, that's important, but the more important things how you grow yourself, not only your business, because your business follow yourself, not follow your internet marketing.
I think Rama, thank you for once again reminding every one of us the fact that
Mm-hmm.
our business is actually people business. People need to know that our business is a people business. You can be selling
Yes.
a water machine like Energic, or you can be selling supplement, but ultimately in our industry, it is a people business. We still need to focus on the people aspect of our business. And therefore, the marketing tool can change, whether it's a physical demo, a one-to-one in a house demo, or now internet, you are trying to, but at the end of the day, you still need to engage with your people and move the people. And that's the reason why a lot of people focus it the wrong way, because they only focus on selling a product. We are not here just selling a product. We are here to change people's lives. We are here to identify
Yes.
another Rama, another Wayan, another Joko, another probably Gary. You know,
Yeah.
that is very important, the people aspect of our business. So internet marketing is important, but it doesn't change the fact that you still need to improve yourself to be the leader, to lead your team. Am I right to say that, Rama?
Yes, correct, Gary. Wow, you are the best translator in my bad English. So sorry, my
You're
friends.
very
I'm
good as
learning my
well, don't worry.
English.
You're good as well.
I'm learning my English to be better because if my English good like Gary, I can build this business around the world.
Don't worry.
I hope I have a team like Gary.
You are already good, Rama.
Has a lot of countries under of him. Oh my gosh. God,
Uh,
send me Gary Gunn in my organization like Gary Gunn to my organization. God, please send me the person like Gary Gunn.
you make my day, Rama. You really make my day. You're amazing. Okay, Rama, tell us a little bit more. I see you have a very strong presence in the internet marketing world. Like I see
Mm.
you do the social media, like Instagram, Facebook. Do you have a team to do this for you, or you are already good yourself, or you actually work with a team to do this social media thing?
Actually, my team is around 23 years old, 25 years old, under 30 years old. So
Wow.
they learn so many about internet marketing.
Wow.
So so many 20s years old in my team. So they learn about internet marketing, mastering their mindset, their belief and faith because so many knowledge you will heavy to do something. You got what I mean, Gary?
Yes.
Because so many knowledge in your
Knowledge.
mind make you heavy to make a step, your first step. So that's the problem with a millennials person, with 20s person, because they are very smart, but they don't want to got a dirty thing, don't want to fail. So my duty is to make them believe is a fail is a gift. If you fail, it's a gift. If you fail, it's a gift. So you learn when for the failure you, and you improve yourself and do the marketing better and better and better. So because practicing the presentation, it's so important, Gary. If people asking you, you already make a template to easier to give them information. Yeah, yeah, maybe make your business faster. But to insight our people, they need a personal touch. They need the personal touch. So all my 20s team touch them with my heart, and their mind already smart. Just only touch their heart with their dreams, their goals, and the process will be fail, but believe and you faith, you'll be success. That's the point. Yeah.
Wow. Guys, are y'all getting all these golden nuggets? If you are, just put on the chat button. If you are getting a lot of value from today's session, give me a one. Come on, guys, start giving me ones. Okay, give me more one. If you are getting a lot of value from our amazing brother Rama from Indonesia, give me one. Okay, start work your fingers, because if you don't work your fingers, you may get some health issues, you know. Wow, Raymond put so many ones. Wow, Raymond, you're amazing, bro.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you,
Anyway,
Raymond.
Rama, tell us.
Yeah.
Okay. If you get a chance, okay, if you get a chance, I know you are 8 years in Egypt, right? 8 years. If you get a chance today to go back 8 years for now, what you know already about Kangen and all the achievements that you have, if you get a chance to go back 8 years ago to start the journey again, what would you do differently? If you get a chance to go back 8 years ago and do it again, what would you do it differently than before you did?
Uh,
Anything that you will change?
Gary, you will make me crying. I believe that everything happens for very good reason.
Yes.
Also, there always a lesson to every experience that occur in our journey that make us like right now. So if I get my chance to go back to
Yes.
day one, I
Yes.
will do this business more serious, more effort, and with all my heart to achieve more faster. To
Wow.
full to fulfill my mother's wish that already passed away 6 years ago, and I will make her happier than before.
Wow.
I give you message, all you guys. I will give a message for you all guys. Young, still have their beloved one. Please, your parents, maybe your brothers, your sisters, please do this business more seriously in order to make them happy, because they not have all time to see to time to wait, time to wait. We don't know who is left from this work early. Don't make regret. If it's possible, I will change everything that I have right now to meet my mother, even if it is only one last day. Really, Gary, the business I can build again, but time I cannot buy, even though I have $1 trillion. So I don't ever pay with your precious time, because time is the one that cannot return. So this is the my answer, Gary. I love my
Wow.
mother so much. he already passed away. So
Okay.
if I can turn up to one day, first day, I will make her happier than before. This is my message for all of you guys.
Thank you, Rama. It's you
Okay.
also
My eyes become heavy.
you also make me very emotional, eh? How But Rama, you're right. Guys, I'm not sure if you get this message from Rama, but think about it this way. If you are going to be doing your Kangen business, you are actually going to, in a way, sacrifice certain of your time away from even more important things like spending time with your parents, spending time with your family,
Yes.
spending time with your loved ones. So if you are going to put that time for Kangen and take away time that is so precious from your loved ones, please give it your best. I always like to tell my people, you either do it or you don't. If you want to do it half-heartedly, why do it? Go and watch a movie. Go and watch Netflix. What's wrong in watching 24 hours Netflix? After all, you're going to do half-hearted Kangen business, right? So don't do half-hearted. Give your best. If you think that you have done the best, one more best. Just so that you satisfy the realization that because you are doing something that takes away the time from your family or your loved ones, or do something that you really love to do, at least you have given your best here. So yeah, what Rama says is very, very true. How many of y'all, okay, give me a sign of message, put at the chat button there, put a me there if you have wished that you would have spent more time with your loved ones before. Put a me there. Put a me. If you wish that you have spent more time with your loved ones before, put a me. Put a me. Okay? Show me some engagement. Okay? If you wish that you could have spent more time with your parents, with your father, with your mother, with your children, okay? With your brothers, sisters, friends, whatever, put a me there. Now, guys, seriously, this is a wake-up call because Enagic is one business. I want to share with y'all this. Sorry to just divert a bit, Rama. Okay? I just want to share one thing with y'all
It's okay, Gary.
about our type of business, especially in network marketing and especially in Enagic. You know, our type of business is such that in the beginning, you put maximum effort, but you will somehow see minimum result or no result. Maximum effort, minimum or no result. But as time goes on, and if you do your business correctly, you will come to a stage where you will have minimum or no effort, but maximum result. But you must do the first part correctly, which means you must give all out massive action. You must put in the system. You must do the duplication. You must make sure your team grows. You must support your team. Then you get the end result. So a lot of people don't want to do that beginning part. So they spend 10, 20 years of their life in their network marketing being just average. So they are neither here nor they are there. I don't want you all to be in this. And Rama has already emotionally shared with us that if he got a chance to go back, that's exactly what he want to do. Now, most of y'all or some of y'all are seeing this first time. That means you are only beginning to start your Kangen journey. You want to do what Rama wants to do now 8 years ago. Give your best. So that 8 years later, when you look back, you won't have any regret. You won't say that, oh, I didn't spend that much time because, you know, I was doing half here, half there, and today I'm still nothing, you know. You want to give all out so that at the end of the day, you look back and you say, wow, that's the biggest sacrifice that I can do because now I can have all the time with my family right now. Okay, guys? Thank you so much, Rama, for that amazing sharing. You are truly an inspiration to all of us, bro. Now, okay, Rama, how do people get to sustain the Enagic business with continuous
Thank you,
income?
Gary.
Okay, My question to
Yes.
you is, how do people get to sustain their energetic
Mhm.
business with continuous income, as some of these people have already jumped full-time into this business? What is your suggestion how
Okay.
people can get, there are some people who make good money, maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah,
After
yeah,
that,
yeah, 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 yeah.
no more, no
Mm.
more, no more. So how do you,
Yeah, yeah.
what's your advice to new people or even leaders
Ah,
here today, how to get continuous good income so that they can maintain their momentum? Come on.
okay. So, uh, before I answering your question, I never said to my team, you have to full time and resign from your job. I never said that, because if they have emotional things that, oh, I got more than my job now from Energetic, so I want to resign and I have more time to do this business. That's true, but your set and your principles is not enough. So stay there. I guess that that things, Gary. Because if you want to have a continuous income, you have to sustain. If you want to sustain, you have to maintain. Maintain your dreams, maintain your goal, maintain your achievement, maintain your personal skills, maintain your leadership skills. When we can maintain every single things that I tell before, you can tell to yourself your compelling reason. Sustain and continuous and yourselves. There's no such thing like passive income. Come on, wake up, guys. There is no passive income that not require you anymore, but you can choose. Passive income in my set, in my mindset, in my life, you can choose whether you want to work or you want to spend your time with your precious one. So there is no passive income, but you can choose your time. But if your momentum become lower, remember again, you maintain your dreams and goals, your achievement, personal. Remind, remind when you first day to meet energetic business, how your excitement, where your excitement, where you're excited. So believe me 100%, guys, if every single day is the you feel like your first day in energetic, you are not 8 years like me, still destry. You believe like Gary Gunn. He always thinks about this is my first day doing this business, because the true enemy is not your team, is not your cross line, your other business, your other business. I mean that the others multi-level marketing. The truly enemy is you're comfortable, you're lazy. Yet it means it's yourself. So keep in mind, maintain everything inside yourself
Right.
to make your momentum become higher, 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 and higher.
So you recommend to self improvement every day, right? To keep growing
Yes,
ourselves every day,
every
right?
day. Because of that I made in Instagram, Gary, it's very hard to speak to camera, right? To people, it's easier for us, am I right?
Yes.
But to camera, to selfie is very, very, very hard for me. So I maintain my skills. Easier to make a Zoom meeting. My first Zoom meeting is so bad, Gary. But now I can speak lot. I can speak with my intonation. I can speak with my skills. Before I speak like a news, Uh, good morning, everyone. My name is Rama. It's something like my first presentation again. So, so every single day is today is better than yesterday. Today is better than yesterday. Today is better than yesterday. And
Amazing.
if you feel like a samurai principles, today is your last day. What you wanna do? That's my question to all of you guys.
Yeah.
If today is your last day, what are you gonna do?
Amazing. There's a saying by Steve Jobs, live every day like it's gonna be your last day,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Because uh,
Yeah. Go ahead, Rama. Go ahead.
because uh, I asked Mr. Oshiro, why you're not retired? Mr. Oshiro says that when the God give me everything, I will give to everybody.
Wow.
There is no retire in my life. Every single day, I will still learning, and learning.
Right.
You know, Shiro is 70 something. So I so sad if I just want to passive income. Because if you got your rich, the all those things you cannot bring to your death.
Yes.
So reminded, helping more people,
Yeah. It's amazing.
I'm so blessed. Gary asked me, and I said to you, all of you guys,
Yeah.
because I can share my experience, my life to all you guys, to all of you guys. I hope this this moment will change your life. I hope that. I'm 33 years old now. I know have a younger than me or older than me. Come on, wake up. We do this business for your family. Please maintain your skills, maintain yourself.
Right. Rama, you
Yeah.
shared so much about yourself, about your passion. Now, what's your
Mm.
greatest advice to a new person? Let's say somebody that's really new. He just bought a machine and he heard so much about you. Wow, with your lifestyle. And hey, guys, do you know Rama has a very beautiful swimming pool with the Enagic logo on it? Really nice. I'm still waiting the COVID to over. I want to come and see it live with my own eyes, Rama. So,
Okay.
from a guy that has nothing, literally nothing, not only zero, but is negative. And then today he is worth so much. He has such an amazing lifestyle. He has a team that is really on fire. Now, Rama, what is an advice to a new guy that is seeing you live today? What's your advice to them if they want to be like you one day? What's your advice to them? What do they need to do?
Okay. If you job in office, your boss, your compelling reason is your boss. But in this business, there is no boss. Gary Gunn is not your boss. Diparama is not your boss. Your upline is not your boss. My suggestion to you, all of you guys, find your compelling reason. Find you crystal clear. Not only for, oh, I want to have a Ferrari. I want to have a Bugatti. It's not important, guys. Maybe a simple things, but make your heart become stronger. That's your true compelling reasons. Not only luxury can make your life change. It's not true. It's not true. Find your truly compelling reason. Learn how you do this business while doing an action, and do as what your leader asks. In the most important things is mastering your presentation, including product, mindset, 8-point system, and also practice to your prospect. Don't think about this prospect will buy the machine or not. Just do it. Do the best and let God do the rest, guys. Believe me 100%. Joko always said like this to me. Joko always said this to me. Rama, mastering yourself. Mastering yourself. I played now golf. I played golf now. I'm mastering the golf every single day. Every single day. I know within 4 months, 5 months, I'll be a single handicap in my golf. because I always mastering, always in my mindset. You want to get a billion. Billion. If you just do, it's like got 500 US dollars, it's not mad. So you have to mastering yourself, become the God. Okay, you are ready to get $1 billion, $1 million. Because when the student ready, the teacher will come. Your team, your prospect is your teacher. So when the student ready, the teacher will come.
Amazing.
You know, get within a week now,
Yes.
calon tuh apa ya? Hello, Gary, do you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Are you there, Rama?
Hello, Gary.
Yes, I can hear you, but
Hear me
your
clearly?
face looks like it
No?
has frozen.
Okay. Sorry, my signal maybe it's not all good. My signal is good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I can see you now.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Clear. You are clear. Rama?
Gary.
Yes. Guys,
Yeah.
are y'all watching this? Is this okay?
Sorry. Maybe my signal or I don't know. Sorry. This is if you are clear.
I'm clear.
So
I'm clear.
my message is to
Yes.
all of you guys, mastering yourself. When the student ready, the teacher will come.
Wow. That's a very strong message, guys. I suppose what Rama is trying to tell all of us here today is basically, especially for the new people, if you all want to make it big in Enagic or in your life, in your business, in your career, you need to level up to the success level. See, a lot of people want that success, but they don't want to do what it takes to get to that level. That is the issue with a lot of people. So they want the results that comes from the success, but they don't want to put in the work to get that results. And when I say put in the work, a lot of times, especially in our type of business, it's not just the work of doing the demo or the work of doing the plan. It's also the work of improving ourselves. Because you can do a lousy demo, you are still doing a demo, but it's a lousy demo. Okay, but you need to improve yourself to do a good demo, the best demo that you can. So improving yourself is very important. A lot of people don't understand.
Agree, Gary.
And that's the reason why a lot of people, especially in our industry, in network marketing, in Enagic, they spend a lot of time doing, but they are not spending a lot of time learning and improving and practicing.
Yes,
Both of
correct.
this. If you spend too much time just cutting down the trees, but you don't sharpen the axe, you will find that you have a lot of effort, but no results. So self-improvement is very, very important. And especially now with so many teams, those days when I joined Enagic, there's no team. I still remember when I joined 9 years ago, everybody are known as just names, Cynthia, Romy, JV, and now we have teams, we have so many teams like 501 team, there's a Dream team, Kangen Power team, the Norway, Oslo team, so many teams, which means you have access to so many more self-improvements opportunity. You want to do that to improve yourself. Remember the key. Again, I want to stress this. Maybe Rama has not stressed this hard enough. I want to just press it a little bit more. The key is to improve yourself, not improve the business. You improve yourself, the business improves. You improve yourself, business improves. You see, a lot of people want to improve the business, but they forgot the key ingredients is themselves. So you need to improve yourself, your business improves. Remember that. Awesome. Thank you so much, Rama. You just you just stress a very, very important point there. You are an amazing. And I like to repeat one more time. When the student
Yeah.
is ready, the teacher will come, will
The
appear.
red.
Very important. Amazing, amazing. Okay.
Yes.
So Rama, from the new person, now I go to the older senior leaders. Okay. Rama, what's your advice? What's your advice to the senior leaders? Maybe they have already been in the business at 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, 8 years,
Mm.
And initially at the beginning, they are very excited. So they got a lot of result, a lot of result, a lot of result. After some time, maybe they forgot the action, or maybe they lose the passion, whatever. Then the results drop, and now they are stagnant. Then they got no more people, or they see people, they are not talking to them anymore about Kangen. What's your
Mm.
advice to people like this, Rama?
So many drama with the old team, right? Because of Gary, I know it. When the excitement becomes lower, their visions become lower too. I have I have ever experienced stagnant conditions too, Gary. It make me 8 years is just only my destiny only. I know. I felt before. I felt before. To overcome this, I dig inside to myself. I dig inside to myself. And the real problem is my vision and my dream is not bigger anymore for me. Because so many things I already achieved it, Gary. So my problems, the biggest problems before I have a debt of 35,000 US dollars is already gone. I already done it. I solve every problem in front of me. It's make me comfort. If it's make me comfort. So what I'm do overcome this condition is I'm making my dreams bigger than my fear. My fear, my goal is bigger than my weakness and making vision bigger than my problems. Like today, my English is not so good. So I have to improve my English. Thanks God, you sent Gary to invite me to this Zoom to make improve my dreams bigger and practice my English. Feeling grateful is how you can maximize your potential to enhance and reach its maximal impact to your life and your surrounding. Spread the goodness around you. Being late, I ask you one message from me. Being late is one things that I had because late I had that so much. So hey, 3 years, third years, fourth years, fifth years in energetic, wake up, guys. Make your dreams become bigger. Make your potential become higher, because this is a challenge for yourself, not only for money or your rank. It's not so important. The important things, one more time I said, improve yourself. Believe me 100%, your energetic business become growth and growth and growth. I hope this year I got my dust full. I work a lot for that. And I believe to myself, guys. I believe to myself, I believe to my team. We can achieve that together. So come on. Who already fourth year, third year, fourth year, fifth years, just only not cannot get the you not get your 6 A's. It's okay. It's not only for your time, but your future to changing your life will change your rank, will change your economic, you change your mindset, also your team, and you can help more people. That's a message from me, Gary.
Amazing, Rama. Fantastic. You are. I mean, yes. I think the biggest killer to me, if you ask me, the biggest killer is people tend to get into their comfort zone.
Yes.
And this comfort zone thing is a very is a silent killer. You know why I say it's a silent killer? because it doesn't happen overnight. The comfort zone thing doesn't like, one day you achieve success and then next day you start becoming lazy. No, it doesn't. The comfort zone thing happens slowly. It's just like how you cook a frog, right? You all know the story of you cook a frog in a boiling water, right? So if you throw a frog in a hot boiling water, the frog will immediately jump away. But when you put the frog in a cold water and you slowly turn up the temperature, you will end up with frog soup. Okay, guys? You know why? Because that's exactly how a lot of people. So this comfort zone thing is when they come to a point that they have achieved a certain level of success, not really big, but just certain. They tasted the sweetness of success a bit. And what they do, instead of they raise their goal, either they stop setting goals, they do not have any more goals, or they start to just focus on their people and forget about themselves. Guys, remember what Rama mentioned just now, you are the biggest ingredient in your own success. So you must continue to increase your goals. Because if you have set that small goals in the beginning and you have hit those goals and you're becoming very successful or comfortable, if you continue to set those small goals, what's going to happen? You're going to be like the frog in that slowly boiling water. You're going to end up into
Agree.
a frog soup.
Agree.
Okay?
I know that story.
Yeah. So it's very important. Not just Rama, I myself, guilty first degree in comfort zone issue. Okay? So every time when I find myself in that comfort zone, I always knock myself and ask, what is the bigger mission that I'm going towards? And every time when I set that bigger mission, every time that when I have that vision up there, and I put the activity, the momentum towards that vision, that's where again the results come again, the momentum comes again. You need to constantly be in that momentum stage. And the momentum stage will only come when there is a goal, when there is a dream, the mission that is pulling you towards it.
Yes.
Yeah, Rama, you're amazing. You hit that right at a point, because a lot of people thought that it is about, I got no more prospect. There are some people who actually believe that they have no more people to talk to. And I always, sorry for my language, I always like to say it's bullshit. Unless you are living in planet Mars, there is no such thing as, oh, I have nobody I talk to. Those that I want to sell, I already sold to. Those don't want to buy, don't buy. Those that are not here already died. Then there's no such thing like that. There's no excuse like that. Okay, guys, there is always ways to get new people into your business. Okay, so
because Gary, if your team says that, okay, I know I have make my dream book, my dream wall, I make a new in my dreams. I know everything. I know. When your team says that, believe me 100%, they don't have a dream.
Yes.
Okay, I know. Okay, I know the technique. I know, and I know. You're not empty your cup. So cannot think a new things coming to your life, because you're already full cup.
Yes.
You already knows everything.
Yeah.
So the important things is, I know. The most important things is dreams and goals and positive things. This 95% will influence your success. I know it. But you don't know and you not do that. So you will still stagnant and not do anything. That's the conclusion, Gary. Am I right?
Yes.
So
very true.
So many people, okay, I know. Oh, I know lah. Yeah, okay, it's a normal, a normal motivate us, right? And not feel a same energy and frequency.
Yes.
The vibrations will become lower, lower, and lower. I will ask all of you guys, if you feel that you don't have dreams, I'm sorry to say that, but it's a true. It's a true, guys. So please empty your cup. Start like a white pepper again. We are starting with a same line. Come on, wake up. We are 0A. We are 0A. We start together from beginning. Who want to go with us? Together, please press 1.
Yeah. Those of you who wants to rise up to the next level in your Energic business, give me a 1. Give us a 1. Okay. Rama has shared so much value. If it has helped you so much, just give him a 1. We want to see some engagement. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. More
Thank
1, more 1.
you.
Awesome, awesome. Okay. Last but not least, Rama, can I just ask you a question, Rama? Is Energic
Okay,
your first network marketing company you do, or you have done before a few before Energic?
This is my second network.
Okay.
This is my second network. Before I do a China company,
Oh.
and I was doing there about 5 years.
Okay.
But I not get anything. I not get anything. But I learned so much things because the marketing plan is so bad. But but the knowledge for the leadership is very, very good. So I learned from the China company.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
This is my second.
since Energic is your second company, so you have actually China and Japan, so you can actually compare, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
can I ask you the last final question for today's session? What do you
Gary.
think? What do you think of Energic as a company and the founder, Mr. and Mrs. Oshiro? How is it different from your point of view compared to other network marketing companies?
That's what I love this business. In my opinion, there is no company like Energic. This is my opinion. When I meet Mr. Oshiro, he always asks me this question: are you happy with Energic? Not how many your sales you make this month, or become what rank next year or something else. They always ask me, are you happy with Energic? He always asks all distributors whether they are happy or not doing Energic business. I learned about this. Energic care about all distributors. When you got your Dash 3 and above, you get 5,000 US dollars every single month. It depends on your performance, but still get it. It's very, very kind company. Mr. Oshiro always consider all of distributor is his family. Energic is family company, and family always take care each other. That I feel in this business because Gary invite me. I invite Gary to attend our Zoom. To attend to our Zoom, we learn each other's. But this is my last message for you, all of you guys. And the good news is, family can be two meanings. It is good or bad. Choose your family because Energic still a business. So choose your true family in your business. The barometer is when you coming up to your family, your energy become lower. Come on, guys, wake up. You have to call your upline. If your upline become lower, you call your grand upline to make your energy full. Because energy will influence your frequency. Your frequencies, it means prospect coming to you is depends your energy and your frequency. If your energy and your frequency become lower, your prospect will be reject you, will be give you a negative side. It will be make you energy and frequency become lower and lower, and your vibration, of course, it's a very, very low. So when I fell down, I called Joko. Hey, Mas Joko, we play golf. I want to say something to you. I see Gary Gunn's Facebook Live. Oh, Gary, because it's make my energy become higher. Energy is a family business, but you can choose which one your family make you become better, better, and better person. That's my message, Gary.
Thank you, Rama. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, so much golden nuggets. Guys, are y'all getting a lot of value from today's session? Those of y'all who are getting, just put a me there. Put a me at the chat button just to show us that you got so much value that we can want to do more of this. Do y'all want to have more of this session? If y'all want, put me. Okay, on the Facebook message, Facebook Live, you can also put a me there. If you want more of this type of session that I'm going to bring some amazing leaders from somewhere in this world to share some stories with y'all like Rama that has done today. It's truly amazing. Rama, you know what? This 1.5 hours that you have been sharing, not just you have shared a lot of value, but you never know, Rama. I just want to give you this possibility. Yesterday I was driving my car to meet somebody. And I heard of this story, and I want to bless all of y'all with this story because, Rama, today's story, today what you did could be something that can be as big or even bigger than what you have ever expected. Okay, I want to share this story with you, okay? Now, I'm not sure how many of y'all, I believe those that are on my team, in Kangen Power Team, you have saw me sharing a link. And Rama, just after this, I will share you this link. I want you to go and see this video. It's really, it's a US video, but I want you to see the passion of this guy. His name is Scott Harrison. This guy is the founder and CEO of Charity Water. You can go and search it out. Okay, you go to YouTube, you look Charity Water or Scott Harrison. Okay, and this guy I've been following him for the last 2 days. I like the way he shared his story and what he's doing. He's impacting more than a few 100 million lives in Africa, giving them clean water, things like that. Now, he shared something which, while I was driving, really touched me so much that I want to share with you all, and I hope this story bless you all in a way or the other so that you can do more, okay? And he shared this. He said, because he is promoting the mission of Charity Water, bring clean water to especially very poor part of Africa. And there was one time he was invited to speak to crowds of like 100 or 200 people, and these people all cannot afford to even give $1. They can't afford. I mean, it's very poor people. But he went there, and for the whole day, 4 sessions he did, every hour in each session, he gave his all. Just like what, Rama, you have done today. You gave your all. You made me tear up just now, you know, when you said about spending time with your mother. You gave your all. It wasn't like, oh, this is not my team, so I'm just gonna talk, you know, like. So this guy, he gave everything. He was drained out at the end of the session. 4 hours talk, he was literally drained, and he was even talking to a group of people that cannot even give $1, or for whatever reason don't even want to donate. It's definitely a wrong crowd according to him, okay? And he was like, and all of us have this situation in our life before. We suddenly wondering, what are we doing? Why, like in my case now, I could be having a nice time biking. I could be having a lunch with my wife now, or spending some time with my kids. But I'm doing this live, this interview, right? So sometimes people tend to like doubt, you know, what am I doing, you know? Obviously, those people there cannot afford. So I'm giving all out, but you know what end up with this story? Let me share with you this story, and it really touched me a lot. So because none of them donated, so after 4 hours of talk, he didn't even get a single donation. Can you imagine 4 hours full out talk? He didn't even get $1 of donation. Anyway, it's okay. So he left. 1 year later, nothing from this crowd. 2 years later, nothing from this crowd. 3 years later, nothing from this crowd. 4th year. You know what happened the 4th year? 4th year, out of the blue, after 4 years, guys, some of you are not even 4 years in Enagic, okay? Some of you are not even 4 years in Enagic. After 4 years, this guy received a letter from one of the participants in that crowd that he spoke 4 years ago, and nobody donated anything because they can't afford. This guy wrote him a letter to donate 100,000 US dollars. And you know why he did that? According to Scott Harrison, he says, at that point of time when he sat there and heard what Scott Harrison taught with so much passion and emotion, he already decided to write his, I forgot the detail of the story, to write or the father's will to donate to this charity. Not then, because they can't afford, but when the father died, his will is going to go straight to this charity, 100,000. And do you know what happened after that? That's not the end of the story. From the moment Scott Harrison got that letter of $100,000, 4 years later, after what he thought that is no more, is nothing, no big deal, you know, he gave everything and not a single cent. 4 years later, not only he got the 100,000, this couple continued to give them millions of dollars in charity. Guys, ask yourself today, when you are going there to change someone's life, when you are going there full out to touch somebody's life, and if you don't even get result, that doesn't mean it's game over. Rama spoke a lot about God today. I believe in God. He's my boss. And the whole reason I'm doing what I'm doing right now is because that's his instruction to me, okay? I want to tell you this. When you do something with all out massive action, with all your heart, and you don't see a result initially, it doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean it's game over. No. Something is happening, but you need to continue on that effort. Because one day, that seed that you plant, okay, that seed, that little seed that you plant that you thought is already forgotten, long gone, is game over, that little seed that you done, that you have planted, may become a forest that engulfs the whole world. I'm telling you this, okay? So while I was driving, when I heard that story, I told myself this, wow, because there are so many things that I've done through my life, in my life. Some of them doesn't sound significant. I shared so many times. Like I can see David is on the screen from Cambodia. Most of y'all know about my story. When I went to Cambodia, I talked like crazy. I thought like, you know, non-stop morning. And today, look at Cambodia. I never thought if with my wildest imagination, Cambodia will be that big today. But I don't care, you know. I just went all out, spoke my heart out, you know, like there's no tomorrow. So guys, like what Donald Trump says, if you are going to think anyway, why not think big? So I want to say it in a different version. You are going to do it anyway. Why not give it all out? Why not do your best? Why not give it your all? All right? Okay, guys. Rama, are you still there, Rama? Rama. Wow. Guys, I don't know about you, but I've put in half 500 ml of Kangen water. I don't know about you guys don't have Kangen, you know, Kangen session. I really need to go to the loo right now. Okay, anyway, guys, it has been an amazing 1.5 hour session. Rama, are you still there, Rama? Yeah, awesome. Okay, it has been an amazing 1.5 hour session. I just want to express on behalf of the people here on Zoom.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, awesome. And everybody on Facebook Live, Rama, today you have touched so many people's lives. You have been such a great blessing to all of us, including myself. I want to express my gratitude to you, my appreciation. I want to honor you. You have been such an amazing friend as well as my Indonesian brother. I look forward to one day when this whole lockdown thing is over, coming over, and we can travel all over the world, and we can do so much great things that we can continue to impact people's lives. Rama, you are the
Thank you,
star today.
Gary.
You are awesome. And guys,
Thank you.
to all of y'all who are on this call, what we are going to do, as usual, our trademark, we are going to unmute everybody so that you can all say you can all express your gratitude, your thanks to Rama in your own language. Okay, guys? So Rama, this is for all of, wait, let me just do this. This is for from all of us. Let me just unmute all of them. Give me a second. Allow participant mute. Okay, so guys, all right, guys, you can start unmuting yourself and um, can you all unmute yourself? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Gary. Thank you,
Rama.
Rama.
Thank you, Gary.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Rama.
Selamat.
Gary, thank you.
Arigato.
Thank you, Gary.
Arigato.
Rama.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gary
Terima
God.
kasih.
See you later.
Gary.
Well done, man.
Thank
Maraming
you.
Thank you.
salamat.
Thank you.
Gary.
Thank you.
Gary.
Somebody calling me?
You,
Somebody calling me?
Rama.
Yeah. I'm calling you.
Rama, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rama.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
Rama.
Gary. Thank you,
You have
Mas
been a
Thank
great
you.
Rama.
blessing
Thank
to us,
you. Thank
Rama.
you so much.
You are amazing.
You're
You are
welcome.
God's
Thank you, Sir
spirit
Gary.
You are
to us.
amazing.
You
I'm
are
waiting
the
for you.
person the world is waiting for. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Oh,
Please
thank
like
you.
our Facebook page. Please follow our YouTube channel. There's a lot of information. Today's session will be made into a YouTube file and it will be available on our YouTube channel. Go there, learn as much as you can, impact more people's lives. Thank you so much. Have a great day and God bless you.
Keadaan dia lagi
God bless.
bisa-bisa.
Bye.
Sampai dia
Bye-bye.
jual produk-produknya itu.
Thank you.
Jual produk